Hello everybody, it's Techno here, and welcome back to part 4 of the Pokemon Black and White 2 special double playthrough. We've just arrived here in Castelia City, one of my personal favorite cities in all of Pokemon, probably second only to Lumiose City. There is a lot to do here, so we're going to kind of just improvise on what I leave in and what I leave out, but there is a lot of stuff going on here, so we'll see. We get greeted as soon as we arrive in this beautiful city with these gigantic skyscrapers. Nothing ever seen like this in Pokemon before. The closest thing was the giant skyscraper in in Saffron, the Sylph's company, which even then it was just one building. So we'll start. So welcome to Castelia City. It's the Castelia Harlequin hunt. I bet this is your first visit to Castelia City. That's great. Here, have this bicycle. Okay, bicycles for free. I wish that happened in real life. The Castelia Harlequin hunt's rules are simple. All you have to do is visit specific places and talk to the Harlequin there. Whether you participate is up to you. The places to look are the Medal Office, Passerby Analytics HQ, and the Battle Company. Ride the bicycle I gave you and go, go, go. Probably gonna just focus on one game at a time just because there's just so much to do here. So it's just really cool. When Pokemon Black and White were first coming out, this is in 2000, the game came out in 2011, I probably saw this video in 2010. There was what was sort of like a Nintendo Direct, but really it was more like Pokemon channel thing. I don't know, these guys were demonstrating the game on TV, and it was in Japanese, and I watched it in Japanese. I was in high school still, that's how long ago this was, because I'm an old man, and I was watching this and I was like, whoa, just whoa. And this is actually the area where he was. In the video, he was walking with this three-dimensional curvature of the city. As you can see, it like kind of pans around the circular city. Man, that was breathtaking when that came out. But anyways, in Black and White 1, you arrive in Castelia City from over here in this dock, in this gate. We're going to see what's preventing us from going down here. Look at, there's a guy. We're inspecting the Sky Arrow Bridge to make sure it's strong enough. This is the first inspection in a few years, so it may take a while. Please wait. Thank you. Oh, look, she's giving me the Quick Claw. There we go. That's what I thought I was going to get in Aspertia City. It was a little bit later, but... Yep. Okay. Quick Claw's a good item to have. So, Castelia City, which is this map kind of poorly demonstrates here, is, it's one large curve. As you can see on the map here, there's like this light gray thing that moves around the city, and then there's like 4 paths that branch up that go connect to the very top where that like green dot is in the top of that map that I'm looking at, and then there's 5 docks below, one of which we arrived at. Another one is right here. All of these docks are named, all of the streets are named. It's the first time in Pokemon history that you have named streets and stuff like that. Stick your thumbs up and curl your fingers. This is a thumbs up pose. That means okay. In some places, it also means well done. That guy says the same thing in Black and White 1. That's what all he does in this life, is just sit there and tell people about thumbs up. So here's our first street. As you can see, this sign will tell us it is Castelia Street, which is the first street with the Pokemon Center, and the ocean side is the cruise dock. This is where we will go to see the Royal Unova. Again, I mentioned that I would put the link of that in the description. There it is right there, actually. Here in Black and White 1, you cannot ride the Royal Unova until you beat the game. But in Black and White 2, you can. We'll take a look at that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, it only operates in the evening. Okay, so we can't. We can't. I'll come back to it, though. Fennel has moved to Castelia City. She's, yes, as you can see what he's saying, Fennel is a professor who is researching about Pokemon trainers. She focuses her research on dreams, and previously she lived in Striaton City. I wonder where she is here. We'll find her, though. I wonder what Castelia was like before it got this big. Me too, actually. That would be good for a Pokemon Legends moment. Should I change my Pokemon's moves or its held items? Okay, remember one of the guys said that there was a Harlequin in the Battle Company. The Battle Company has got a lot of trainers in here, so we're going to go ahead and battle through it together in both games. People who work in this building have Pokemon battles, not opinion battles. You appear to be strong, but if you go upstairs, please be extra careful. Oh yes, if you'd like. You should have your Pokemon hold this. In Black and White 1, he gives you that after you beat all the trainers in here. That's the Exp Share. A Pokemon holding an Exp Share gets some of its experience points from every battle, even if it's not involved. I'm a janitorial man. I make everything spick and span. So there are a lot of trainers in here. The whole point of it is to kind of catch you up on some levels. The thing you have is a Pokedex. Okay, I'll help you. Which Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? I'm not going to be honest here, because she's going to give us an item that helps. So I think if you choose Snivy, it's the grass type, she'll give you a Miracle Seed. And Oshwa, she'll give you a, why am I forgetting the name of the item? Dude, what's the name of that item? I'm drawing a blank. It's the water item. It's in Cherry Grove City when you surf across. Oh, crud. I'm going to choose it just to see it. But Tepig, he's going to give you a charcoal. So I'm going to choose Oshwa here just to see what it is. I'm going to choose Tepig. Mystic Water. I knew it. It's... Okay. We get to choose the 47th floor because massive skyscrapers. Obviously, this place is inspired off of New York City. But again, the battle company has a lot of people in here that just want to battle. Before I'm going to do anything, I'm going to rearrange my teams. Oh, a company tour. Anyways, let's have a battle. Look at Growlithe. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 2 levels. 2 levels ahead. You see that? 2 levels ahead. That's the first time we've seen that much of a difference. First time is this guy here in the battle company. Mr. Clemens. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Glad to see something different. Oh, look, he actually gives you a present when you beat him. He gives you quick balls. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Yes, it makes it easier to catch a Pokemon at the beginning of a battle. And only the beginning. I may look like a regular clerk, but in fact I'm a glamorous female spy. Can you feel it? How strong I am? Are you hitting on me? Oh, what a cute animation. Love it. Great animation she had. 2 levels again. We're in the 2-level territory now. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm investigating the new CEO as part of my work as a female spy. Why does she have to feel the need to keep saying female? This is 2022, baby. We don't do that anymore. I'll find out what he's hiding. But he couldn't really just be a child, could he? That's just ridiculous. The CEO is a child? What? As part of the battle company, we office workers have to complete many Pokemon battles to fulfill our quota. What a good job you have. Alright, we've already lost Ralts. Ralts is very, very hard to train here. Oh, finally, Petilil gets the matchup she deserves. Excellent. Excellent. And Shellos is not going to have a horrible time either. Now remember, this is Generation 5, so Meryl are not Fairy type yet. They do have a lot of HP and special defense, so that Mega Drain's gonna always replenish Petilil, no matter how low she gets. Okay, so we're visiting the 55th floor, which is the top floor here, and does not look like there's a whole lot of trainers here. Actually, there's only the last people. Remember what that girl said? Oops. Not meant to push Y. An Aether, which helps boost the PP of a move that has no more, which is very helpful when you're in long locations that you've been just struggling to get through, like, for instance, the Victory Road or any route that's really long. Okay, so in the end of Black and White 1, this janitor is the CEO, and he gives you the EXP share when you beat all the trainers and himself. But now it looks like we have a new CEO. Oh, you are the Pokemon trainer I met at the entrance. You've come this far. That means you are quite strong. Are you prepared to face the strongest person in this building? Then, the time has come to challenge my grandson, the company president. Wow, they weren't kidding. It really is a kid. I'll show you just how much this battle company has researched Pokemon and trainers. He has the janitor has a Trubbish in Black and White 1. And Eevee, everybody's favorite Pokemon. Okay. Remember, Eldrim is doing quite better. Way much better than Ralts is. He can take a hit better, he can deliver damage much better. That's also because Ralts is, first of all, he's one level lower than him, but also he is a 3-stage evolution. So, one way of looking at it is that Eldrim is, you know, 1/2 of his way at full potential, whereas Ralts is 1/3 of his way at full potential. That's not always the case either. It just could be stat distribution, nature, that kind of stuff. But Ralts is having a hard time. It's not very hard to KO an Eevee either, and he doesn't look like he's going to survive very long. So, and I do need him to get this XP. Meanwhile, Eldrim is a beast. Ooh, a Herdier. Yeah, you see that? He would have fainted. Ralts would have fainted. Let's see what this hidden power typing is. It's a normal type Pokemon. Let's identify what type of... It is normal effective. So that eliminates what? Fighting type and ghost type only. That's it. Because ghost type would have not affected him at all, and fighting type would have been super effective. Okay, Boufflant's pretty powerful. He did a return on that Herdier, and he's 3 levels lower. And Herdier's nothing to pass at. Woo! Look at that XP. 1,300, baby. That's a lot. Yeah, it's another level. Herdier's only level 17. Whoa, Sand Rush. I didn't even know Herdier had that ability. That is really unexpected. The Ralts will not stand 2 seconds against that Pokemon, so I'm going to have to withdraw there. Wow, that Herdier got very unlucky. It hit himself in confusion 3 times in a row. But Shulon also missed his dang attack. Twice in a row. And flinched. I lost because you were strong and I was weak. We must do even more research for Pokemon and for trainers. Thinking that when you win is because of your Pokemon and that when you lose is because of yourself might make you stronger. That's very good knowledge. But enjoying yourself is much, much more important. Okay, we don't get anything for winning in this game because we already got the reward. Alright, so that's it for the Battle Company. We can continue onward to the left here on the main shoreline road. The Battle Company needs people for focus testing. Trainers who are confident in their abilities should come try it. Yep, we already did that. It's wonderful how the Pokemon and women here are so full of life. I think this is where we came from. This is where we came from. And, of course, by the name of the sign over here, we have Narrow Street and Unity Pier. Okay? Hey, look what this place is. The Passerby Analytics HQ. Huh, what was the point of here? Oh, that's right. There is a Harlequin in here. Now, the Passerby Analytics HQ is a little weird, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of like a crowdsourcing thing. It's supposed to act as a crowdsourcing thing back in the day. But now, since nobody uses it, there's no point of talking to these people here. However, the Harlequin is worth talking to because that's what we're doing. The Harlequin, we have 2 of them now. We only need the 3rd one, and then we have all 3 to see what the point of that was. Okay, we're coming to the farthest side of the city. When I fall asleep in my bed, when my Pokemon's attack hits critically, my life just is full of things that bring me joy. Dang, really good outlook there, homeboy. It is small compared to a luxury liner, but the size of a ship doesn't change the feeling of adventure when you're out on the open sea. Would you like to go to Liberty Garden? Wow, yes, I would love to. Okay, so, insight on the Liberty Garden. Many people already know this, but if you don't, in Black and White 1, there was an event called the Liberty Garden event, and you would sail over here. As soon as you got to Castelia City, you could activate the event. You would sail to a place called Liberty Garden, which is home to Victini. Victini is a mythical Pokemon, a very cute one, and honestly one of my favorite events. It's pretty minor, but this place, after you did the event, or if you missed the deadline, was inaccessible. You were never able to come back here. So in Black and White 2, they made it so you can go back here. You can't get Victini, obviously, but at least you can revisit the territory. Somehow, coming here gives me power. Have you heard about this? A rich person was protecting a Pokemon from bad people here. Yes, he was. The victory Pokemon Victini. They say it can give its trainer incredible power. I wonder who has access to that power now. As you can see, Victini is gone. We'll see in just a second. I wonder how the Pokemon felt while it was in that room. It must have been lonely for a long time. Pokemon follow their trainer's orders without question, and yet some people try to make Pokemon do bad things. Nowadays, there aren't many tourists visiting here. It's boring. But if the alternative is guys like Team Plasma, then I'm okay with being bored. So as you can see, you can come down here into the main room over here, and way deep down into the bottom here, which is the rich owner who owned this island, put Victini in this room specifically. Now, if you have a Victini with you, he will hop out and kind of look around and talk, or like, you know, look around and think about things. It's a very cool event. I really like Liberty Garden event. It's one of my favorites. So really cool that we're able to revisit it in Black and White 2, even if there's no event or Liberty Pass required to visit here. But anyways, cool side thing to do. You know what I mean? Okay, so now that we did that over here, which was Liberty Pier, fittingly, and ahead Pokemon Gym. So there is no street name over here. Here's another thing. These are one of the 4 main streets that connect to the upper top part of Castelia. I actually started making Unova in Minecraft like 6-7 years ago, something like that. I have Castelia all finished. It's really cool. I went through Route 4, finished in Bassa, went to Driftville, finished Driftville, and then I kind of stopped around Route 6, like in the very beginning of Route 6. So I didn't complete it, but Castelia City looks really cool. Here's the gym right here, but it's blocked off. Let's see why. If you're looking for the gym leader, Berg, he said there might be trouble, and then he took off. You can go look for him if you'd like. Huh? Berg vanished again? Hey, look who it is. Oh, hello, Iris. Something came up, and Berg isn't here right now. Isn't Berg always vanishing, though? He always says he's got artist block, and then he just wanders out of his gym. Hi there, who are you? Looking for Team Plasma. But Team Plasma disbanded 2 years ago. I guess that doesn't matter. You're having problems, so I'll help you out. Now, where would the suspicious people go and hide? That's it. That might be where they are. Good grief. Berg and Iris are always so similar. It looks like she went around the corner towards the Pokemon Center. Yes, I know where the Pokemon Center is. I know exactly where she went to, but we're going to continue and explore before we go on that journey with Iris. Funnily enough, in Black and White 1, you do meet Iris in Castelia City along with Berg. Under different circumstances, of course, because there's Team Plasma causing trouble. But it's cool to see her here again. You can't change the name of a Pokemon you got from somebody, because that name contains wishes of the person who named it. This room also acted as a base for Team Plasma. This girl over here massages Pokemon, which helps with friendliness. Now, Happiny evolves by holding an oval stone, but Chansey evolves by friendliness, and massaging kind of helps that. So she's massaging my little ducklet, my little Happiny. Oh, hey, look where we are. It's the metal building. And guess who's here? The Harlequin. We have all 3. Look who else is here. Ah, Miss Fennel. I missed you, Miss Fennel. Well, she sets you up for the dream worlds, but you can't do the dream world anymore, unfortunately, but that's what this whole gig is about. You can't really do anything. But yeah, anyways, she's normally stationed in Striaton City, but here she is actually in Castelia City. Okay, so when you reach the top part, this is what it looks like, where all the roads conjoin. It's got this cute little bench park area, which is obviously resembling, you know, Central Park. It's got the trees and the benches and the water fountain and the lights. Cute little area. That way up here connects to Route 4. We can't do anything up there yet. We do need to finish Castelia City, but as you can see, there are 4 roads that go down here. So we're going to go down the second road first, which is Narrow Street, if you remember the name. And this place is a little sketchy, as you can tell already. It's kind of an alleyway more than a street. And you can talk to these thugs over here. You can't be serious. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yo. Bunch of dorks is really what they are. This guy, of course, does the same exact thing he does at Black and White 1. Where did I put those sunglasses? Yeah, I found them. And you've really got to have more light to see your way by. Take this, it'll help you see in dark places. Gives you the TM for flash. Okay, and also we can visit this little cafe, which, to be honest, kind of reminds me of Lysander Cafe in Lumio City. I wonder if they are inspired, but this place is a lot less aggressive. Listening to him play guitar, I went back to my home I'd left behind, and my mother cried tears of joy. That's mothers for you. A beautiful melody makes people happy. A sad melody makes people sorrowful. That's the power of melodies, man. Anyways, Narrow Street doesn't have a whole lot to offer. Again, it is kind of an alley more than it is a street. And as you can see, in comparison to other cities, Castelia is freaking huge. Hey, before we continue, we can talk to this Harlequin, because now we've seen all 3. Let's see what he wants. That means you've completed the Castelia Harlequin hunt. Congratulations. This is a small commemorative gift. Cool. Cool beans. That will help with Ralts, definitely. It's the first thing I think of. Oh, maybe Hepini. Anyways, we're going to hop on our bike and go up to the second street. Now, this is one of the huge moments with... I'm actually going to take off my bike. Huge moments in Black and White 1 was all these people. Look at this. Look how lively this looks compared to any other city we've seen before this back in the day, you know? I mean, even now, this looks way... I mean, compare this to Motostoke City. Motostoke is huge, and there's nothing in there. Nothing happening. And look at all this action here. I love it. Even Winden. Winden, that's an even better example. Winden is huge. What do you have? The same dude. You'll pass the same guy walking around saying the same thing. I cannot believe it. Look how many people are here. Anyways, this is a Castelia Cone. These are famous in Castelia City. Castelia City's Castelia Cone is the perfect souvenir. A while ago, our store was really popular. Recently, however, we don't get as many customers as we used to. But whining won't accomplish anything. I just have to work hard to sell them. How about a Castelia Cone? Absolutely. We'll take 12. So what a Castelia Cone is pretty much in every region. There is an item that is... oh, look. Huh. There's a shop that sells ice cream here? Is it good? Hey, look, we're already helping the business. In every region, there's an item that acts as a full heal. It heals all status conditions. In Gen 1, you could say full, a full heal. That's where it comes from. Gen 2, the Rage Candy Bar helps with all healing conditions. The Lava Cookie in Generation 3, it's native to Hoenn. Then in Generation 4, we have the Old Jetto. Jetto, I don't know how to pronounce it really. It's a small little, cube. It's really weird looking. Generation 5, we have the Castelia Cone. And then we also have a Lumios Gayet in Generation 6. And honestly, I can't remember if there was a healing item like that in Alola. Wouldn't surprise me if not, because Alola broke a lot of important trends in Pokemon history. But that's a story for another time. Okay, so we have a museum here. Now remember, the gym leader in this city is Berg, and he's an artist. Speak of the devil. I'm not as good as an artist as Berg, but I have a liking for paintings. Let me see. Today, I'd like to paint a flying type. Will you show me what kind of Pokemon you have? I do have a flying type. I have a Ducklet. Oh, you have that type. I'm inspired. Thank you. As a token of my gratitude, which one would you like? I'm curious. Let's see if he wants a flying type in this game. He wants a water type in this game. We have that too. This pathway up here takes us back to the top Central Park inspired area. So, of course, we're going to curve down here to Castelia Street, which is the first and largest street. It's the last thing we have to really check. Again, lots of bustling people, lots of big buildings over here. We'll see if these buildings have anything to offer. Are you getting enough sleep? If you don't rest, you won't feel better. Rest is important, so I'll give you this. EM44 for rest. Okay, so in this building, this is where Game Freak is located. Again, they always insert themselves into the Pokemon games. As you can tell, this girl tells us this is Game Freak, which means various things, right? Usually, when you complete your Pokedex, you come here, they give you a certificate. They also give you the charm items in newer games, and you can rebattle Morimoto every day. Stuff like that in most Pokemon games. Okay, so now we're leaving Castelia Street. We've pretty much explored everywhere, and look where it took us. Man, I'm a good navigator. Isn't that right? Hey, come on! Thumb Pier is past here. If you mention a suspicious place in Castelia City, the only place that comes to mind are Narrow Street and here. Yeah, I agree. Narrow Street is pretty suspicious. Alright, we're going to Thumb Pier, which is the 5th one. That's why it's called the Thumb Pier. Again, here's the map, which we just explored all of Castelia City except for the northern segment that leads out to Route 4. This way, this way. Come on, let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to visit the Thumb Pier now. It is now winter in Black 2, and it is now spring in White 2, and that's going to be relevant in just a second. You'll see why, but you can go inside the sewers from here. What do you think? Seems pretty suspicious, right? Look at that, the sewers. Now, we were here earlier talking to the guy who talks about the thumbs up stuff, but it was blocked off by that guy in the little outfit down there. Techno, did you find Team Plasma? Yeah, those dirty thieves. Yep, the sewers are a perfect place for hiding. Okay. Let's go check it out. So we're going into the sewers, which is a brand new location for Black and White 2. Even though we had Castelia City, we did not have access to the sewers. So this place, again, we're in spring in White 2 and winter Black 2. Techno, I need you to get tougher. Even I'm going to have trouble taking them on all by myself. Anyway, it's okay. I'll take care of healing our Pokemon. I'm counting on you, Techno. Alright. So this is a double battle zone. We saw plenty of these in Sinnoh. It's a good chance to train some of the weaker Pokemon because they get consistently healed after each battle. So what I'm going to do is keep Ralts in front. And honestly, there's really no weak Pokemon on the White 2 team. So, alright, so what's the first thing you notice that's different about here? The flooding. So this is going to be very interesting to navigate. As you can see, I can come down here because there is no water in Black 2 in winter, but I cannot because there is water here in White 2. So navigating this place is different depending on the season. There's also wild Pokemon. As you can see, I can come down here, come visit all these other places. So this is going to be really complicated because I can't just do the same controls on left and right at the same time. We're just going to play with it. Oh, look who he has now. He has a Pignite. His starter evolved. So as you can see, in wild Pokemon, there's a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon in here. There's wild Grimer, Zubat, Rattata. I think that's it. There might be a couple others, but those are the first ones that come to mind. Wait a second. I dropped something here. Just wait until I find it. Oh, I think he doesn't let me go past. Yeah, okay. So that's all that is. So navigating, again, a little bit different. Going to be a little complicated. Okay, it's definitely not worth battling the wild Pokemon here. They're not strong and really just not very good. Don't give a lot of XP. Cleaning actually takes a lot of strength. In other words, I've been training real hard by doing all this cleaning. You're cleaning the sewers. Wow, that's a dirty job there, buddy. Let's see if it keeps up that +2 level increase. Like, did we reach the threshold there? Yeah, look, so apparently as of Castelia City, all levels are increased by +2 now instead of +1 of trainer Pokemon, not wild Pokemon. So in a desperate attempt to figure out what I can do to prevent these Rattata and etc. attacking me, I was going through my items to see if I had any Poke Dolls, but no, I had a Poke Toy, which I just realized, look at the item. It's a little toy from that they put in Gen 8. You know, the thing that you play with them when you go to Pokemon Camp? Nice reference there, Game Freak. Look at this little tiny squeezy path. Like, oh, broken. Interesting. Interesting. Look at this. Look how different this is. Wow. I'm in a totally different spot over there. That's really far away. Honestly, I don't even know how to get back over there. What are you doing down here? Phew, I finally made it back here. Are you going farther inside? There's nothing in there but trainers. I have no idea where... Oh, that's the broken one. Right there. You see that in white too? Well, I found different trainers that I'm going to have to take on separately because I have no idea how to get to where I am in black 2, in white 2. So we're just kind of playing our own separate paths here. But anyways, doctor trainers are always good to find because if you beat them, you get free health from them, which doesn't really matter because I have Hugh who's healing me anyways, but same ideal. So the construction guy has a timber. The healing person, the doctor, has a swaddle, which makes sense because guess what? Swaddle are known to swaddle with their leaves. Cryogonal wants to learn Icy Wind. Okay, while Icy Wind is not a good move, it's pretty good. It's got 55 power, almost 100% accuracy, and reduces the speed stat. And in double battles, it also hits both opponents, so it is actually a lot better than what Cryogonal currently has, which is garbage. I'm in totally different locations in both games. I have no idea how to get... I could probably get to where I am in white 2, in black 2, but I cannot get to here in white 2. It's just not going to happen. Leftovers. Wow, really good item to have this early. Lots of toxin builds up in the sewer system. I think I can use them to make medicine, so I'm running an experiment. If this works, I might be able to use the venom of poison-type Pokemon to make different medicines. How exciting. Well, the result of today's experiment was... Well, today's experiment could have gone better, but I did manage to make a potion. Here, you can have it. Okay. Okay, so look where we are here in Black 2. I did end up catching up to this. We know this guy has a Swaddle, so I'm going to prepare for that. I'll be honest. Kricketune is already outclassed. Alright, look how much damage that Swaddle did by itself. It's a freaking Swaddle. Stage 1. Kricketune took 3 hits to KO. 3 super effective attacks to KO that Swaddle. Not a good sign. Oh, look, she's happy this time. Today's experiment was super successful. Please accept this revive I made. Wow, I got a revive in black 2. That's pretty cool. This particular bridge that I'm standing on in white 2 does not... obviously, it's sunk in black 2. So I can't really get over there like that. I think that's the direction I'm trying to go. Well, maybe it's not. What the heck is this room for? I have no idea. Alright, so I finally found where I'm supposed to go after all that navigating. This place was really a nightmare to get through, especially with the differences. But we did it. We made it through. We found Team Plasma. It's actually really close to the entrance, so... Hey! What do you want? Team Plasma, you villains! What? Don't treat us like villains, and don't interfere with our plans to liberate Pokemon. Liberate? Huh. You're just ordinary Pokemon thieves. And what's more, you use those stolen Pokemon like they're tools. Shut up. Hand over your Pokemon. Let's do this, Techno. Alright, it's a 2-on-2. Scraggy and Sandile. Some great Pokemon choices. You can see 2 levels higher for both Pokemon. And Icy Wind hits both Pokemon, if you remember me explaining that earlier. Fury Cutter is going to be better on Sandile. It's actually negated. Look at Sandile took an Oko from that Icy Wind, and Scraggy took the 4th HP and dropped its speed. Sandile has fainted in both games already. They're really tough! But whatever, we got the Pokemon we need. Now we flee. They run away like Patrat. Okay, let's go further inside. There might be more in there. I don't think that'll be necessary, you two. Could you be Gym Leader Berg? Yes, sir. One and the same. I'm Berg, and there is no one suspicious beyond here. Is that so? Yes, indeedy. I'm concerned about the plasma as well. More importantly, shall we leave this place? For some reason, this sewer is bugging me. Didn't you and the other gym leaders fight Team Plasma 2 years ago? Hey, thanks for your help. Here, use this. Wow, before the 3rd badge getting strength. That's probably one of the earliest times you ever get strength in a Pokemon game. I'll find those other Team Plasma punks. I'll never forgive Pokemon thieves. No way! Well, he's gone. You there. That was an excellent demonstration of battling. The way you brought out the power of your Pokemon against an opponent like Team Plasma. Astounding. Simply astounding. Interesting as well. I see. Who's that guy? What's his problem? Who was that? Well, no matter. What are you going to do now? You can stay here and train your Pokemon, or maybe you can come challenge me, the gym leader. I'll be seeing you. Well, hey, let's go ahead and take a look where Bird came from. Over here. Is there anything else? There is a heart scale. We'll go ahead and grab that over here, because that might come handy later in... Oh, I can't. It's blocked off, because there's water. Well, we can at least visit the location of where that guy with the weird haircut came from. Let's see what's up here. Okay, this is the Relic Passage. This is a little deep in here, but it is a good spot to take a look at. There are a couple trainers in here too. New to Black and White 2, that didn't exist in Black and White 1. The Relic Passage is a underground labyrinth of caverns that connects across all of Unova. It's actually a really interesting concept. It's never been done before or ever again. Black and White 2 does a lot of things like that. You can access this place in various locations. Honestly, I don't know it super well in and out. But I know you could visit it in Driftville. I know you could visit it here in Castelia. But I'm not sure where else you can enter it from here. But I know there's a couple other places. Let me tell you guys, Kricketune is really bad so far. Look at his moveset. Just nothing to work with here. I think I'm gonna run with getting rid of Struggle Bug. Well, Struggle Bug's good because it lowers special attack. With really bad Pokemon like Kricketune, you just gotta focus on the weird moves. It's gonna be Bide that I get rid of. Oh, you know what? I cannot doubt Shellos, because Shellos can pull through. I've seen it before. Shellos can pull through. Kind of a Chad. Chadette. Pettylil wants to learn Magical Leaf. Again, the HP regen from Mega Drain is really helpful, but it's only Mega Drain. Maybe Giga Drain? I'm gonna run with Magical Leaf. Just until I get Giga Drain, then I'll swap out again. But you can see, Pettylil's been learning moves non-stop. I mean, he's only level 19, and she's already learned a million things. Okay, I also want to mention that now that I've completed the stuff with the Team Plasma and Berg over there, the person who was stopping me from going up the staircase is no longer here. So, it wouldn't be Castelia City in Black and White 2 without showing you this location. There's not a whole lot to do. I'm not going to do it in both. But if you go upstairs, it'll lead you to this secret area of Castelia City. It's not super secret or anything, but it is a enclosed area. See? Small park with the grass in the shape of a Pokeball. Half dark grass for, double battles, and half light grass. They should have done the grass color cycled, right? Like the dark on the top and then the light on the bottom or something, like a Pokeball color, not halfway like that. It's weird. But anyways, the special point of this place is that you can find, for the first time in Pokemon history, you can catch... Drum roll. You can catch... Pidove! You can catch something else too, but Pidove... Yes, you can find Pidove here. For the first time in Pokemon history, you can catch Rattata. For the first time in Pokemon history, you can catch Cottony. For the first time in Pokemon history, you can catch. For the first time in Pokemon history, you can catch Eevee. There he is. Eevee. It's the first time in Pokemon history you can find Eevee in the wild. Pretty cool stuff. So a lot of people tend to think that Eevee might be native to Unova after all. Of course, that's not really how anything works in Pokemon because, it's just in a patch of grass in Castelia City. Who knows? Whatever. Anyways, you can catch Eevee here. It's pretty cool. that's pretty much all that's worth mentioning in this place. There are a couple other Pokemon, as you saw. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Apparently, this is where it all began for Castelia City. Wow, okay, that is actually pretty notable. So this is the center. This is the center and the origin. Anyways, I'm getting out of these sewers. I do not want to be here for a second longer. But I have to because these wild Pokemon, they keep bothering me. Kill me, please, kill me, please. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, we're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out for good. Okay, no more sewers ever again. I don't have to do it ever again. Oh, look, Iris is still out here. I wonder if she's going to say anything. Now, for those of you who don't know Iris, because I didn't really explain it, if you didn't play Black and White 1, why are you watching these videos? If you didn't play Black and White 1, go do that right now. Go! Now! Stop with this. Stop with these videos. Go! Go play Black and White 1. She is the gym leader, or was at least, of Appaloosa City, and only in White 2. In Black 2 is Drayden. Or in White, she is the gym leader of Appaloosa City. In Black, Drayden is the gym leader. He seemed pretty mad. Did everything go okay in the sewers? So what are you going to do now? You ran into the gym leader Berg in the sewers, didn't you? Maybe you should go into the Pokemon gym and see how far you've come. I'm sure battling will help your Pokemon come to understand you better as a trainer, too. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We've pretty much done everything in Castelia except for the exiting part, the north exit. Really, the only thing left is to heal and battle Berg. Okie dokie. So, we are here at the gym, and we're going to take a look. Okay, so another one of the features in Pokemon Black and White 2, each gym has kind of a remixed gym theme. This one, in my opinion, is one of the coolest ones. I'm going to increase the audio so you can get a little glimpse. Hello, you're probably tired from wandering all over the crowded streets of Castelia City looking for Team Plasma and the gym leader. So here, I'll give you this. Really good theme. Basically what we gotta do is just take these paths of the cocoons. Going through the center will take me up, and going through the left, or from the right to the left, is going to send me to the left. As you can see, that's the center of the other one, so it didn't really do much different. Alright, first trainer is Harlequin. What do you think? This Pokemon gym, how should I say, isn't it full of outrageous and mysterious charms? Two Pokemon. Sawaddle. Okay, there's a pretty drastic level difference going on here. As you can see, my Ducklet's 5 levels lower. Dude, I don't want to rely too much on the flying type to help me through this. But I gotta do what I gotta do sometimes, you know? Alright, so now that we beat him, we're gonna continue onward to the next cocoon. Which you can see where it's gonna take me. There's a cocoon over here that's suspiciously closed. When the cocoon breaks open, the one that pops out is moi. On that note, have a battle with moi. Happini was actually able to defeat a Pokemon all by itself. Of course, that Pokemon is only a Combi, but it happened. Hiding makes battle instincts dull, you know. Okay, so we beat that guy. Now look at this. But this one doesn't take us up, it takes us down. But on the other side of this stringy net that we couldn't walk through at the base floor, you see that? But of course we can access this side. But we're gonna have to battle Harlequin first. What a surprise. You thought you can get through here? Think again. Or so you thought. I'm just blocking your way. Well, Cryogonal took care of that Sawaddle very easily. If only Shieldon knew something that was offensive, that wasn't takedown. A rock move, a steel move. It would be a lot better as Shieldon if I could have something like that. Especially because Shieldon doesn't actually gain any levels. I mean, he is so slow at gaining levels, the XP does nothing for him. Now, I'll admit, at least he's defensive. He can tank a fight pretty well. But still, I mean, like, just... I'm actually having a lot better of a time on White 2. Despite the level difference, there's a level difference there. I'm just having a better time with the team. And that's kind of what I was planning on. You know, I saw which Pokemon I had to work with for the playthrough. And the Gen 4 team, which is over here, I knew it was going to be hard. So I decided to put that one in the normal mode playthrough. And, of course, Gen 5 Pokemon are almost all good. So I went ahead and put the Gen 5 team in the challenge mode to make it a little bit easier on myself. So, well, it kind of worked, right? So we go to this next cocoon, and it takes us over here. But let's go ahead and battle this guy. Okay, so we're back here. I wanted to mention, too, that it looks like you can actually skip that trainer that we just did by going around here. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I see it just puts us in the pod next to him, which is over here. And then we could just go around him if we wanted to and come over here. Interesting. It'd give us an option to skip a trainer. I never do that, but, you know, the option is there for those of you who do. And here we are in the gym leader's chambers. I really like how this place looks. Again, Berg is an artist, so the paint, rainbow stuff is also kind of effeminate. So the rainbow stuff kind of works well there. I love it. I think it's a very good battlefield. I really like it a lot, actually. Gonna have to shuffle my team around to prepare for this. Now, his signature Pokemon in Black and White 1 is Levani. Levani is a pretty high Pokemon. It's a third stager already, you know. And look how cool this place looks. I love it. Absolutely love it. Levani is pretty high in terms of skill base relative to your team, and it also gives out a ton of XP because it's in a very high XP yielding family, but also it's third stage. So whoever defeats Levani gets a bank. Good work back there in the sewers. My bug-type Pokemon have been scurrying with excitement about getting to battle you. I'd say my bug-type Pokemon are pretty great. Come on, let me brag a little. Dwubble's round little eyes are cute. It's resilient and reliable. My ace is Levani. It really is the best. I think it's so sweet how it makes clothes for other Pokemon out of leaves. Of course, I'm really proud of all my Pokemon. Well, now, let's get right to it. So the dialogue didn't change. Now, I'm guessing in Black 2, he's going to have Levani and Dwubble. But in White 2, he's probably going to have one more because that's what we've seen with the gym leaders so far. In Challenge Mode, they have one extra Pokemon. He didn't change his dialogue, though, to talk about it. A feminine entry point. Yeah! I love it. Absolutely love it. It's one of the funniest ones for me. Great sprite work, too. Oh, look. Even the lead is different. How many Pokemon does he have? I didn't see. Chlorophyll. He has 3 in Black 2 and 4 in White 2. 4 in Challenge Mode, I should say. Okay. Well, Ralts is at a huge disadvantage because chances are that Swabloon knows Bug Bite. And that's really painful. Now, this is where Staravia, I didn't really want to rely too much on the flying Pokemon to... Oh, I used Aerial Ace because I forgot that he did not have Swabloon in White 2. And he's going to use a strong move against Ducklet. Oh! My goodness!
I've made a huge mistake.
Off to a really bad start. I needed Ducklet. I needed that flying type move. I should have used Water Pulse. I spaced out. Oh no. Okay, well, we're going to have to rely on cheesing a little bit with Petilil. Now, if that Dwubble knows anything bug type, then Petilil is going to be in danger. I think it only knows Fury Cutter, but I might be wrong. Let's start this off with Sleep Powder. Use Struggle Bug. Okay, so that's super effective, but it's not a very strong move. It did a lot of damage, though. Wow, that Dwubble is really taking me in here. Put that bad boy to sleep, please. Pop a Leech Seed, because chances are Petilil is not going to make it through this battle. And meanwhile, Staravia's over there just taking care of it, you know, handling things. And Staravia gains XP so easily that he's going to blast through the levels. I don't want him to be too over-leveled either. I mean, you see that? Look at that. That was half the XP of that Swallow. Okay, well, Here's the Dwebble in Black 2 now. We're going to switch to Shellos for that one. Pettylil gets a free turn because Dwebble's sleeping. Look at the Dwebble's little eyes, bro. Look at the little eyes. I love it. I love it so much. So cute. Sleeping. Okay. We're going to stick to Water Pulse. Magic Leaf did not do anything, as you can see. Pettylil will be a threat later, but right now it's still in its baby stages. And meanwhile, Shellos is taking it in. Okay, this Dwebble is holding an item. It's holding a Citrus Berry. As you just saw in Black 2, when I used Water Pulse on it, the Dwebble did not have a Citrus Berry. So that's difference in the difficulty modes. Is he not seeded? I don't think I saw it. Did the Leech Seed miss? I'm risking it all just to use Leech Seed again, because I really need that seed to be on it. Okay, he didn't have a Leech Seed, so that's part of the reason why he wasn't doing so well there. That would have helped. Okay, he's already going out to Leavanny in Black 2. We're going to leave that there because don't want to go into the emergency battle theme yet. We're going to go for a Magical Leaf here. He's Struggle Bug me. Oh, that's super effective. That's KO. Oh, boy. We're going to go Elgin out here. Now, a lowered special attack from a Struggle Bug is detrimental to an Elgin, because that's what he does. He's especially offensive. Oh, and Pain's attack. Oof, that's really painful. Wow. Not having a good time on White 2 here. But Dwebble's down. Okay. And that's all because I misclicked that freaking Water Pulse in the beginning. I went with Aerial Ace instead. Not that it would have KO'd the thing. Ooh, look who he has. Wow. I kind of like that. Carablast. That's actually super cool, man. That's actually super cool for his spare Pokemon. And that's weird because it's part of a duo, you know, Carablast or Shelmet. And they chose one. Usually they don't do that. They just roll with both or none at all. Wow, level 24, bro. Look how low level I am. The thing is, Bouffalant's an absolute freaking monster. Again, Leavanny gets so much XP that I'm going to swap out and have Ralt gain a little bit of this XP from this Leavanny that we're about to have music change. Ooh, Trace Swarm, which doesn't do a whole lot here. Even in Black 2 normal mode, I'm 5 levels lower. Which means that Leavanny's probably going to be level 26 in White 2, bro. Okay, well, I'm not afraid in Black 2 at all. While I am 5 levels lower, this wing attack's going to do at least over half. Wow. Leavanny's really strong, bro. So good. His ace is holding Citrus Berry. Okay, Carablast is down. He's going to have Swadloon left, right? Oh, he's going with Leavanny now. Well, I gotta stick with Leavanny here because Bouffalant's powered up a little bit from workup. Now, I don't even think Bouffalant... Oh, Sap Sipper! That's right! I forgot all about that. And my attack went up? Oh, this return's gonna hurt, bro. Ooh, good damage. Good damage. For 7 levels lower. And a Citrus Berry on that one as well. Now he's going to use Grass Whistle, try and put me to sleep. But Sap Sipper triggers that too. So I got another attack boost. Do you not have a bug type move, bro? Oh, Bouffalant, you're sipping that sap, bro. Sip that sap. Sip it. Sip it. Look at all that XP. That's what I'm talking about. Remember, Staravia gained the XP here. I don't want to push A on Black 2 yet because it's going to stop the music. But, oh, Bouffalant with such scary face. Cute. I'm going to pass on that. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about the monstrous XP that Leavanny will give out. Look at... Dude. Oh, he does have Shelmet. So he doesn't have Swadloon at all in White 2. Oh, I love the differences there. Wow. That's actually so good. I like that a lot. Just completely tossed Swadloon out the window. I mean, he has Leavanny anyways. And then gave him both Shelmet and Carablast. That's sick. That's so sick. And this is how gym leaders should be, in my opinion, because a lot of gym leaders use Pokemon that you can get in the area, or at least anywhere you've been already. Shelmet and Carablast you can't get for another 3 badges, two badges. So it's kind of like, wow, if you're playing this for the first time, this is the first time you're discovering that Pokemon, you're like, wow, I really like that Pokemon. Wonder where I could get it. It's going to be a while, son. So you have something to look forward to. Normally, you just go out and go catch the Sawaddle. You know what I mean? And look at Staravia. Even though Staravia gained half the XP from that Leavanny, it still grew 2 levels. I gotta catch up over here. I'm using Torment to see it to stop that Shelmet from using 2 moves in the same time. Curse! It's gonna be defense spamming me. Pawniard's getting kind of stuck here because that Shelmet is cursing and raising its defense. And my Fury Cutter missed. So the doubling effect... Look, I mean, see how little that just did? The doubling effect has stopped. I definitely need a special attacker to come in here and take care of a Shelmet. I think Elgem is still open. Ducklet would have been great. Even just for the Water Pulse. Because that Shelmet's defense is like +5 now. There's just... nothing is going to do anything to of any significance to him. This is like a 3rd stage Fury Cutter, and you saw I did like 5% damage. Yeah, okay, so my guess right now is that with that Fury Cutter that just put Shelmet to red, Berg is going to want to heal this Shelmet. He's already used the Hyper Potion once. I don't know if he's obligated to use 2 potions, but we're about to find out. He's not. Oh, okay, Pawniard, you did it, buddy. Great work. Only 700 XP for all that work. And Ralts grew to level 19, so we're doing good. It's over. You're incredible. I love his belt. You see his, like, butterfly belt? Oh, you're very strong indeed. I guess it's no surprise I lost. Here, take this insect badge. I think it'll suit you. Yay! I really liked the Shelmet Carablast substitution. That was a very cool change, I thought. Also, did I see that Leavanny? Was it level 26? Probably was, but my gosh, that's a lot of level advancements over my team. Oh yeah, it was. I saw Bouffalant was 7 levels lower. Ooh, the insect badge suits you even better than I thought it would. If you have 3 badges, the Pokemon up to level 40 will obey you. Okay, you know what? I'll also give you this TM76 Struggle Bug. Again, I mentioned that in part 1. That is Berg's signature move. It hits, it lowers the special attack, which is really good to kind of play around with. In fact, I'm going to see if I can teach that over to Elgem. None of the 12 Pokemon I have can learn Struggle Bug. Go figure. Okay, so we can hop down this hole, and it'll take us down to the final cocoon, which leads us back to the base floor. Very cool work. We now have 3 badges, making some progress. Okay, everybody, that's pretty much it for part 4 of Pokemon Black and White 2 Special Double Playthrough. We did a lot of Castelia City in this one. In last parts, we had the trivia. Which gym leader has, which type has more gym leaders? The water type or the fire type? The answer to that is the water type. There are 7 water type gym leaders, 2 in Hoenn, and 2 in Unova, where fire type only has 4 gym leaders, but a lot more Elite 4 members. For this week's trivia, I'm going to ask you, which of the following Pokemon does not evolve using an evolutionary stone? Togetic, Cottony, Litleo, or Munna? Anyways, guys, I'll see you in part 5. As always, Techno's out.